feeling cleaner than I ever would be. It's cooler than Antarctica's weather would be. Damn, I think my swagger is a weapon to me. And dudes don't count you off the record to me. So don't be stepping to me, trying to shake my hand. I'm already the man, ain't trying to make your band. I feel the fact that I'm real just make them mad. I be smoking helium to inflate my swerve. I'm fact that I'm real just make them mad. I be smoking helium to inflate my swerve. I'm fly, yes, I'm high, yes. Every lady wanna get to this guy, yes. Go out tonight, I just might, yes. Style cleaner than yours, so don't buy, yes. I'm so debonair, so debonair. 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 You're not really seeing me, dog. Real talk. You feeling whacker than you ever would be. In mind, you think.
Hey, what's going on, everybody, and welcome back to my channel. We gotta get into some things, guys. Normally I'm not on at this time of day, but you know, down here in Atlanta, we are experiencing a little bit with the hurricane. So I'm off work for the next 2 days. So guess what? You got your boy. All right. So we got to jump into some things. I'm going to talk about Angela Simmons and is she in danger? And then everything else we're going to talk about is Diddy news, guys. There's just a lot going on. The people want to know, where is Fonzwoth Bentley? You know, where is he at? Is he speaking? Is he going to say anything? Was he involved in any of this stuff? Was he Diddy's boyfriend? These are the questions that people are asking. And so I want to get into those things. I want to know what you guys think about that as well. So that's what we're going to talk about today. So before we jump into all that stuff, y'all, let's take care of the business of this channel. If you want to join my tribe, please then on my side, go ahead and subscribe. Turn your notifications, turn them on all so you're notified every time I go live. Like the video, share the video, comment down here, down below. Then come over here in the chat if you're on the live and comment in the chat. Okay, let's play the intro and let's get into it. Let's go.
I'm fly, yes, I'm high, yes. Every daily wanna get to this guy, yes. Go out tonight, I just might, yes. Style cleaner than yours, so don't buy, yes. I'm so debonair, so debonair. I'm so debonair, so debonair. I'm so debonair, so debonair. I'm so debonair, so debonair.
All right, y'all, and we are back. Okay. Real quick, let me say what's up to people in the chat. What's going on to Grown Woman? Don't try me. She said, I've been waiting for him to talk. Bro said he's out of this. I hope they make him talk. Shout out to Chi-Town. Guys, welcome to the SoDebNair show. Please make sure you hit the like and subscribe button as you enter the room. Sit back and relax and enjoy the commentary. What's going on to Mary Bassar? Hello, SoDeb and Tribe. Okay. It's just so much stuff going on. What's going on, Aries Sun in the chat? Good morning, SoDeb. There's so much going on, y'all. It's like you can't make enough lives to cover all this stuff. And I don't want to keep you guys here for like long periodic amounts of time. But I mean, it's just so much going on, and this is what we're here for. I definitely want to start with Angela Simmons, but as you guys know, I do like to try to do something really funny before we get into the actual news. And so I was online just searching for things. Oh, and also tonight, make sure you guys tune in because you know, me and the Candy Shop did our show, Champagne and Things, or Champagne Conversations. So we will be starting that again tonight. So make sure you guys tune in tonight at 7 o'clock for our live for that. Okay. So I was searching online for things to talk about, and I found, you know, a little skit. Diddy live in that damn just, you know, I need to pull up a few more other stories while I'm even talking about this. But let's watch this just for a little laugh for a second, and then let's get into what we got going on. The folks in jail got phones. bots. Okay, I don't know how they got them. I don't know who is like who's watching these people over here. I don't know. Shout out to this guy on Twitter. I'm not calling it X. Twitter. I follow him. He posts a lot of really funny things. So if you guys want to like have a funny moment of the day, go follow this guy on Twitter. He is hilarious. His posts are always fun. So let's go ahead and see what's happening with the folks over here in the jail.
What do you put in here that makes it taste so good? That good vanilla from Mexico. And something else real special. Mm. No, Miss Walters. That's Miss Hilly's special pie. Mama can have a piece. Oh, cut her one. Go get a plate. Eat my shit.
Now, if y'all don't know what the audio is from, it's from The Help. But let's keep going.
What'd you say? I said, eat my shit. Have you lost your mind? No, ma'am. But you about to. Because you just did. Did what? Why did I do this?
So that's our little funny moment for today. Make sure you guys follow that guy on Twitter if you guys are over there. Again, he has hilarious posts that he pops up all the time. We're going to Marsh. Good morning, SoDebNair in chat. What's going on with you? Okay. Let's go ahead and just jump into what we got to talk about today, okay? So let's start off with Angela Simmons. Angela Simmons is urged by fans to end things with Yo Gotti following news of his brother putting a 100K hit on Young Dolph. Angela Simmons can't seem to catch, and this is from It's Only Entertainment, so make sure you guys go ahead and follow this account over on Instagram as well. Angela Simmons can't seem to catch a break when it comes to love. She lost the father of her son to pow pow violence. And it was revealed that he was involved in some illegal scammer activities. She is now saying CMG CEO and rapper of Yo Gotti and things that have taken a turn for the worse once again. She is now being urged by fans to end things with Yo Gotti following news of his brother Big Jook putting a 100K hit out on Young Dolph. Says swipe left, let's swipe. This person here says, if I was Angela Simmons, I get far the F away from Yo Gotti. Willie says, Angela Simmons better get the F away from Yo Gotti. This case going to get deep. Let me come down here so I can read it. It's so small. This person here says, Angela Simmons needs to run, but knowing her arse, she's going to stay away past the time she should have left. She needs to get out of her hood ninja phase. She is not 19 anymore, and she has a child. Does she want them to grow up to be Yo Gotti? I know Russell Simmons sucks, but dang, I think they meant her dad's not Russell Simmons. That is Russell Simmons. What's the other one's name? What's the one that moved to Bali? What's his name? Angela, you a danger girl, and why does she fall for the? It's weird. It's really weird. Russell, what's the other one's name? No, her dad is Run. Yes, that's what I thought. What's going on to Miss Jackie Wattrays? Hey, what's going on with you? Rev Run, yes. I knew. I was like Russell Simmons. Ain't that the one who went over to Bali? What's going on to Phyllis says, oh wow, I made it to a live. Oh, thank you so much. You probably made it to one. No thanks to YouTube. I'm convinced that YouTube hates on African American content creators. Listen, when I tell you, off topic real quick, I talked about this the other day. Every time I do a live, y'all, like my Basketball Wives review that I did last night, like my the monetization of it is like limited right now. And like, why? Like, and to be honest, like, I don't really come on, like, I'm like, y'all cash at me, you know, super chat me. I'll do any of that stuff because I'm like, I can run up the ads. I have a job, so I really don't care. But like every time I do a live, like y'all gotta figure out if my live can be monetized. And then once y'all do, it's like 7 days later. So by the time the ads run, I don't get paid from that. So yeah, I'm convinced as well. Like it's horrible. Ooh, I did not mean to do that. I saw something. Okay. This person says, Angela Simmons, please distance yourself from Yo Gotti, honey. Ashley Poppins says, Angela Simmons better get away from this SHI while she can. The fact that she got with Yo Gotti, knowing he's connected to Young Dolph unaliving is the first place, still blows my mind. Ain't No Diva Ho says, Angela Simmons and Glow better, wait, what Glow got to do with this? Better be careful being around Yo Gotti right now. He got a new target on his back, and they'll do whatever to whoever to get close to him, all because his big sister wanted to be a rich bitch and get Young Dolph unalive. Shake my head. Only one thing, there's only one. Yes. Okay. Angela Simmons really needs to, like, I don't know what's happening with her. Like, what's this thug passion thing about? I don't understand. I just thought she was a little bit more smarter than this, I guess, but maybe not, you know. And you know, I can't fault her because I mean, she just might not be as smart as we thought she was. But Angela, you do have a kid. You're Reverend Runt's daughter, the one that we thought that was most the responsible one. Well, actually, I think that the other one's more responsible. I can't think of her name either, but I think she's more responsible. She stays out of everything, unless it's Love the Children of Hip Hop, whatever that show's called. But Angela, girl, what are you doing? Blink twice if you need some help. Like, did Diddy call you? Like, hey, girl, you know, go over here and you know, date that one. I don't know what's happening. I don't know. What do you guys think? You know, Vanessa, yes, Vanessa. Vanessa to me is the most responsible out of all the children. Let me know what you guys think down in the comments. You tuned in late. There's that. Okay. And also, I am talking about a lot of things that are popping up in the news that's new. So stick around because Diddy got a new roommate too. So we're going to talk about that in a minute. All right, let's get over here to this post. So it says, T.I. confirms how Jamie Foxx barely survived Diddy. We know that earlier, I believe it was this year, Diddy, that Jamie Foxx was like almost out of here. And I haven't watched this yet, so let's see what this is saying and why they're saying that T.I. was exposing this.
Been negative propaganda put out about me that's not true.
But I also understand Puff's perspective because I know what it's like to have my man. Puff called that Drake. Puff on Drake.
What does have my man mean? Because it sounds like, you know, I have my man, like I have my man, I'm gonna have my man, like, you know, I got my man's back. Is that the friend thing? Like, what does that mean? Y'all let me know.
Understand that? I got something I'm doing right here. I ain't really trying to get into that with you. This ain't for us. I got something going on already.
So what's it like? Well, who are you hanging out with? Are you hanging out with Diddy? What are you doing?
I mean, yeah, popped out the town car with a camera. Said, yo, Puff, yo, you got to let me film this. The whole thing. We need to document this, Playboy. And he got pissed at me. He said, yo, don't Playboy, don't play with me. You know I am. I'm Diddy, you know what I'm saying?
So Jamie Foxx suffered a very serious medical emergency that landed him in the hospital.
In a jaw-dropping revelation, rapper and actor T.I. has just spilled the tea about a scandalous event that unfolded behind closed doors. According to T.I., music mogul Diddy allegedly crossed some serious boundaries by reportedly coaxing none other than Jamie Foxx into attending a rather questionable gathering. So, what exactly did he say? According to T.I., Diddy once allegedly forced Jamie Foxx to play a game of basketball.
There has been negative propaganda put out about me.
Now that's very interesting. I don't know if you heard that last part. That last part was what it was. He had to play a naked game of basketball. I'm not really like, do I think that Jamie Foxx is a part of the shits? Absolutely. When I talk about coming down to like the letter people. But, and we've seen a lot of things with Jamie Foxx and Diddy. There's been a lot of speculation. I think even when Superhead wrote her book, she talked about Jamie Foxx being one of the letter people as well. And I believe Superhead. Now, I really believe her. Corinne Steffens, not Superhead. I'm going to call her name, Corinne Steffens. I believe her. So, wow. What's that model's name? Tyson Beckford. Where he at in all this? Where he at in all of this? That's what I would love to know. Where is Tyson Beckford? I want to pull this up, but also I want to move some things around because I want to get into Fonzwoth Bentley. Y'all, when I tell y'all I had the biggest, was it a crush? Did I admire him? I can't tell you which one it was, but anyways, I love Fonzwoth Bentley. I'm like, where are you? So I had to look him up because I'm like, okay, Freddy P from the band, from Making the Band, the first season, is out here. He's like, Freddy P is giving all the tea. Freddy P giving all the tea, that rhymes. He's giving all the tea right now. And I'm very interested in finding out what Fonzwoth Bentley would say if he was around for this stuff. And also that bodyguard too. Do I have that up here? Hold on. Because I know I have this. But the bodyguard has said something too. Hold on, y'all. Dang. See, this is why when the news is popping, like it'd be so much stuff, and like you gotta try to keep up. I'd be having my tab set up, but then I gotta hold on. Oh, this right here. Hold on, let me let this play. Go. All right, so pause that. Fonzwoth Bentley. Hold on, let me read some of this comments. That's a new one. I didn't hear that he was involved with this, but I would believe it. I live in California, and there's always strange things going on here. Fonzwoth Bentley, military in California. He's married. I think he has 2 children now. We used to go to one of the mega churches here in California. I want you to hear what Freddy P was saying. Okay. The band alum Freddy P questions Diddy and Fonzwoth Bentley relationship. Did he talk to him like he was his BIT? This is from the Hollywood Unlocked. So you guys make sure you go over there and subscribe to that channel, that Instagram account. The band alum Freddy P is questioning the relationship between Diddy and Fonzwoth that they had together. Freddy P's real name is Freddrick Watson, is again commenting on his former boss, Sean Diddy Combs. After the entertainment mogul was arrested in the FBI investigation and denied bail twice, in a recent interview with the Art of Dialogue. Go over to that channel too, y'all, because they're getting really good interviews from a lot of people that we want to hear from. Freddy P, who was featured on several Making the Band seasons during the band era, spoke about his time under Diddy. In addition to claiming Diddy had his group of grab cheesecake for Beyonce, was that what they was getting cheesecake for Beyonce? Y'all know there's a song. Listen, I'll be getting sidetracked. There's a song on the Bad Boys soundtrack that Beyonce did with Diddy that is unavailable. It's like, I've been wanting you to talk to me. Keep giving your love to me. That's the name of the song. She had a song with him from that Bad Boy soundtrack. It's unavailable. But let me go. I didn't realize that the cheesecake was for Beyonce though. So let me go back to where I was at. Freddy P spoke on the relationship Diddy had with Fonzwoth Bentley, further speculating that the two were boyfriends and girlfriend. Now I don't know why was he a girlfriend? All right, y'all. Sorry. Hold on. Let me pull up my stuff again. All right. Put it one chat if you can hear me. Y'all, the hurricane is going on here. So it's not really like the weather's not really as bad here. So I didn't think it was going to go in and out like that. But let me know if you guys can hear me so we can keep going. Okay, cool. So I'm gonna just start over with the article. It says, in addition to claiming Diddy had his group of grabbed cheesecake for Beyonce, Freddy P spoke on relationship with Diddy. Relationship Diddy had with Fonzwoth Bentley, further speculating that the two were boyfriend and girlfriend. Freddy P alleged that Bentley, born Derek Watkins, was Diddy's little boyfriend. At one point during their time together, he said, with Puffy, of course, I think he's gay. I think everybody around him is gay. And I don't think you get to stay around him unless you've proven that either you are with this or the don't bother you. In the sit down, Freddie P also theorized that people in Diddy's circle either actively enabled the bad behavior he showed or they had their own skeletons being used against them as blackmail. He said, well, let's watch the video. I'm going to read all this. We just watch the video.
You don't get to stay around them unless you've proven that either you are with the shit or the shit don't bother you. There's not a man that I could see Diddy hanging around that I don't think he ever at least tried. He's not being your friend.
So does that mean that he tried you? I think that's a bigger question as well, because did he try you too? Because you were around Diddy. Did he try you?
Love you, Daddy. He's not like that. He not like that. Puffy don't have a friend. Puffy didn't grow up with nobody. He don't love nobody. You deserve it, Daddy.
That's a good point, that Diddy didn't grow up around anyone. Like, he doesn't have any siblings, so he doesn't know how to treat people. And then with his mother allegedly being a sex worker, his dad being in the gangs and things, that could make a lot of sense.
And he knew what he was doing. That's kind of like when you have a set with somebody or whatever, or kind of like, or like one of the people in that community. They trying to spray you to everybody they could on the low. Like,
I don't want to say on that part, I don't like those people in that community. We don't do that in this community. Diddy's doing that. In the community of the
we know, as a straight man, we know when they're trying to tell us that they're sleeping with somebody. With Puffy, of course, I think he gay. They gonna give you attitude in front of the homeboys because they know I don't give a fuck. Like, they gonna give you one of them because y'all share beds together. They don't care that we know no more. It's choose, nigga. They get the same attitudes that women get. So if you ever been around Puffy to me and your best friends or brothers are hanging and all this other stuff, and I'm not saying nothing wrong with it. If you are, you are. But yeah, you either took part in some foolery, aided some foolery, enabled bad behavior, have your ghost, have your own skeletons that he allowed to, I'll do this while you do that. We all good. We don't give a fuck. This our world. Let's all go on a plane and do it. They gonna give you wanna
Okay, sorry, I was muted. What I was saying was is that I don't think that when he's talking about like in that community, I think he's talking about like that DL community when it comes down to these men having relations with other men. So for everything I was saying. I don't remember I forgot everything I just said, but let's just keep moving on. I'll probably pick it back up in a minute.
Oh, you want to be with fat bitches? Go ahead. You can have fat bitches. You like the anal sex and why it's dirty. Whatever you do, and he found out you do, he can allow you around him. I gotta have something on you. I gotta play with your little hole or something. Puffy, it's an addiction.
But why would like guys that like to have sex with bigger women be like a thing where Diddy can hold it over them? If you were watching the video from the beginning, I'm off for the next 2 days because of the hurricane. Tune in on time. Don't you be firing people from your morning meetings because they're not on time. Get them out of here. But yeah, let's keep going.
Turning people out. That was his addiction. That was his addiction. We didn't. There's plenty of people that he could have. It was his addiction.
Oh, that's what it was. So are people ashamed of being with big women? I don't understand that part. So he gonna hold big women over you to the point where you can't say that Diddy is R-wording people or trafficking people. I don't think that's a big enough thing for me to be like, I ain't gonna say that because I don't want them to see me doing this on the freak off video. I had sex with a big one. But why? It's stinks in here. Goodbye.
Y'all don't understand. Look at Bentley and all these people. Come on, man. Now that we know the monster, man, you carry the man umbrella. You was the man. I watched this man disrespect you every chance he got. Talk to you like his bitch. He talked to Harv like his bitch. He talked to D-Dot like his bitch. He talked to all them niggas like they his bitches. And now that I learned that
But add you into this conversation though, like I feel like you're talking about everybody that has been around besides him. Because he definitely talked to the people that was in the band bad. And yes, he might have talked to the higher ups or the people that was on his level like that. But what about you and the people that was in the band?
they really were his bitches. That's why I got so much respect for Gene. Because a lot of them niggas is scared to do what Gene doing. And
Gene has definitely been doing the work. And I love Gene for doing the work. Gene is like, listen, this is what I saw. This is what I know. And Diddy can't say to me because I will ask or he will get out of here too. Gene has really been doing all of the work, like all of the work. So shout out to Gene for everything he's been doing when it comes to this case with Diddy. That was the other video that I had that I want to pull up, but I can find it. Oh, actually, I can't. Actually, I can. Okay, I do have it. Let me move this down here. Yeah, Gene has been really speaking out a lot, and I love him for that because he would know a lot of the things because he wasn't underneath Diddy's thumb. He was Diddy's protection. And now he's like, listen, this is wrong. And I'm just happy that I can talk about it now because he before Diddy even went to jail, Gene's been speaking out about all the things that Diddy has been doing. So shout out to Gene.
people like us don't fear no nigga, man. Like we don't fear all that fake image you got because I know it's a nigga like Gene that's making him look like he look. And then I'll see a nigga like that as in I don't fear. I don't care. Like I come from that. what the people that protect him. I'm used to that. I smoke with that. I chill with that. I hang with that. We get along. It's him who not used to us.
Gene been speaking out before Diddy even got arrested. Like that's one thing about Gene that I've been seeing. Gene been speaking out way before Diddy got arrested. And I think that Gene does it because he's not afraid of Diddy. And the people that would have came after the people that Diddy has been unaliving is his people of not maybe them. Where's my list? Were people that he might have known. Okay. So I don't think that Gene was waiting. I think that Gene's been speaking. People just weren't listening to this. Mace has been speaking. People weren't listening. And I don't know if Freddie has been before, but they're saying that Freddie been speaking about this for a long time. So that's why I wanted to pull up Freddy P. Because one, the internet asking where the hell is Fonzwoth Bentley? And so when he was commenting on him, and even Gene talked about Fonzwoth Bentley, he talked about why Fonzwoth Bentley got fired from why did he fire him? I was like, that's very interesting, but also I understood it too. Let's keep going.
Puffy not gonna really have you around if you're not, unless you family. He not gonna have you around if you're not with the shit. I think fun.
Now, when you say family, I'm gonna just say this, y'all. Because I gotta do commentary in the midst of all this. When in the community, when you say, "Oh, you family," that means you was like you're part of the love. So if he don't have you around because you family, what does that put Freddy P in the band? Were they all family? Or was he saying like real family? Because if that's, I'm trying to understand which one we're talking about. But normally if they say you fan, we're like, you fan? Okay, you fan. It's because you're part of the community.
I was his little girlfriend at one time, because you have to see how they was conducting themselves. I don't want to say that about Bentley because Bentley got kids and shit, and I got.
So we get into Fonzwoth Bentley now. Freddy P has a lot of respect for Fonzwoth Bentley. He does have a family. We're gonna go into his Instagram account in just a second. Fonzwoth Bentley's account is very church ladylike. It's like, you know, God is this and God is that, and it's just a lot going on over there. But let's keep hearing what Freddy P's talking about.
I because a lot of them niggas is scared to do what Gene doing, and people like us don't fear no nigga, man. Like we don't fear all that fake image you got, because I know it's a nigga like Gene that's making him look like he look. And then I'll see a nigga like that as in, I don't fear. I don't care. Like I come from that. What the people that protect him, I'm used to that. I smoke with that. I chill with that. I hang with that. We get along. It's him who not used to us. Puffy not gonna really have you around if you not got respect for that nigga, unless you family. Like he was one.
So I feel like when it comes to like Gene and it comes to Freddy P, there's a big difference. Freddy P is really watching his words, which I mean I understand why he probably would be doing this. Gene don't give a damn. Gene gonna tell you the entire story. This is what happened this was the address. We was on this corner. Freddy P is like, it was Gene is like, we was at 12th and 13th at this time. Diddy was pulling this man in here, and this is what happened. Like Gene is very open and honest about things that Gene is saying. Freddy P, I do appreciate Freddy P sharing his stories, but Freddy P trying to put him on the level of Gene, I just don't get that part, because Freddy P is not on the level of the realness that Gene is on.
One of the few niggas I fuck with, but the way they used to carry themselves back, and plus he had put something on his Instagram. He put something on his Instagram like 4-5 months ago, and he was like, "Don't let me tell my story," or some shit like that. I heard they fell out because of he was stealing or something like that, whatever. But Nick, you hang around a nigga who don't want to pay you, giving millions of dollars away every night, you know, acting like he can't pay you on time, want to fill your butt, all this weird ass shit. You gonna steal from him too, nigga. And you might not even be a thief. You just see a nigga.
I agree with Freddy P on this. If Fonzwoth Bentley was stealing from him, and Gene actually, and this is what I'm saying, this is the difference between Freddy P and Gene. So Freddy P is saying that that Fonzwoth was stealing from Diddy. Gene said what Fonzwoth stole. So it's a difference between the two of them.
I used to have a cousin. I got a cousin, you know, nigga getting all these pounds and every fucking day, buying this girl 100 shoes. My brother doing all the fucking work. My brother, my dead brother, he busting a pack. He getting it out the mill. He count. He know what my cousin got from my cousin know what he got. This nigga running around living like a boss. My brother working on.
We don't really care about your cousin. We don't. We talking about Fonzwoth Bentley. What did Fonzwoth Bentley steal?
I got respect for that nigga. Like he was one of the few niggas. Everything. I go over there. My brother like, you got some shoes at your crib? I'm like, I'm looking at the floor. I'm like, bitch, I see 1,000,000 pair of shoes.
Hey, Miss Free. And so they've been trying working and listening. What's going on, Miss Free? I miss you so much.
You feel me? Like, you better take from that nigga. What's wrong with you? If he ain't looking out for you, and they gonna take from you. And that's what type of nigga he is. So I don't look at Fonzwoth like no thief, nigga. He is fucking.
Oh, and also real quick, shout out to Miss Free for being a member of this channel for 35 months. Like, yo, it's a big thing. Y'all can be a member of the channel as well. Please, if you want to be a member of the channel. I'm going to be doing members only stuff too as well soon. I just haven't been able to do it like in the past, but right now, like I really want to do it. I'm thinking about getting rid of my other channel, not my other channel, like when it comes to like vlogging, but it's conversations. I really want to do like as a vlog channel, but have conversations with in the back, like about me. So become a member.
Diddy tight. He'll make you steal it from him. I got a cousin just like that. Sucker shit. Everything. I go over there. My brother like, you got some shoes at your crib? I'm like, I'm looking at the floor. I'm like, bitch, I see 1,000,000 pair of shoes. You feel me? Like, you better take from that nigga. What's wrong with you? If he ain't looking out for you, and they gonna take from you. And that's what type of nigga he is. So I don't look at Fonzwoth like no thief, nigga. He a fucking Diddy tight. He'll make you steal.
But you just say he was stealing, so you do look at him like a thief. I think what Gene said, and I don't know if I can play Gene's video, but I can tell you what Gene said, because what Gene said made a lot of sense to me. But let's keep hearing Freddie.
Steal it from him. I got a cousin just like that. Sucker shit. Everything. I go over there. My brother like, you got some.
All right, here go Fonzwoth. He says, when I get nervous, I tell the truth. Jay-Z. Oh. Now I see this. Well, now what is Fonzwoth talking about? Was there a call made to Fonzwoth too as well? We got to think about these questions. Isn't this Bow Wow right here? Is that Bow Wow? I don't know. Is that Bow Wow? It's like all the pictures of Diddy and him, and then this picture of Fonzwoth and Bow Wow. I'm a little confused at what's happening here. You know what? If they don't monetize this, fine. If they take it down, that too. I want to get into this video though. And this is from The Art of Dialogue. Hold on. How long is this video? It's 5 minutes. Don't want to play this. Because Gene was saying a lot of things that I really want to play. I would just say what Gene said on this because I don't know if I can play it, and I don't want to get flagged for the live. Here's the live that Gene did. Go over to the Art of Dialogue if you guys want to watch it. But Gene was saying that Fonzwoth was stealing things from Diddy as well. But what Gene was saying was that Fonzwoth was stealing because he was stealing things for maybe his wife. He was stealing like J-Lo's shoes that came in that nobody could get. Diddy had like this whole room of things that he never even opened that he was getting sent from different companies. And Fonzwoth was taking some of the stuff, because he thought that Diddy would never even know. When you're not getting paid, because we know from all the artists that came from Bad Boy, we're never really getting paid. I'm not mad at Fonzwoth for stealing anything. Matter of fact, Kim, the band, Danny Kane, anybody who worked for Diddy that didn't get paid, if they were in the house and got access to those things, take it. I'm gonna just say that, take the shit, because I feel like he owes you. Why do you have to work for free? He's getting free, and then y'all don't get nothing. Go get this. Go get what you deserve. I'll say that. But go over to the Art of Dialogue. This is the part. This is about Fonzwoth Bentley as well. Gene speaks he talks about mostly like what Freddy P is saying, but also he tells why Fonzwoth got fired from Diddy. I also want to get into Fonzworth's Instagram. This man is over on Instagram, like he's like invisible. He's invisible. That's in the way. I'm in the way. Hold on, let me put me down here. For the whole law can be summed up in this one command: love your neighbor as yourself. And mind you, Fonzwoth haven't been posting since I think April. This was 32 weeks ago. But I believe this post was like in April, if I'm not mistaken. Hold on, let me go to post. Am I on post? Okay, yes, I was on post. Fonzworth don't really post that much. You have a thing of Destiny's Child, they're singing the national anthem here. You rarely see him on his own Instagram. This. Let me see if I can play this.
Yours truly, Fonzwoth Bentley, reporting to you live from Morehouse College. And when I think about what I love most about homecoming, it's actually seeing all of my brothers and sisters from school, seeing where they are in their careers, how they've leveled up, things that they may be working on, understand how I might be able to add value, how they may be able to complement the things that I'm working on. It's just the spirit of seeing everybody and there are no airs on. And
oh, sorry, I didn't mean to do that. I just paused it though. If you read the comments, like people are over here, like, you know, hey man, say man, what kind of weird stuff did he do to you? Fonzwoth Bentley, I met you in DC back in 2013 as one of the ATT HBCU winners, and you were so gracious. We were in a private viewing room watching the game, and I approached you and asked you how your kids were, and your face lit up so bright. That's when I knew you were a great family man and you were respectful towards us. I pray you come out of this Diddy situation on the positive side. No Diddy. Like people are in his comments, like they want to know, like, what do you know? What's going on, James? What's going on, James? I just got here. What's going on, James? I feel bad for him, one, because I feel like what Freddy P said, and also that Al said, I just feel bad for him. I think in that video that he was saying, like, when Fonzwoth was working with Diddy, he never was there during nighttime. He was like, whatever Diddy did during the daytime, that's what he did. But at nighttime, Fonzwoth was never there. So I think like they're calling for Fonzwoth to say something that he doesn't probably even know about. And maybe he knew It's like, listen, I'll sign up for this because even I forget his name this fast. Even the security guard was like, he told about how they gave Fonzwoth his name. Did I pull this up? But he was saying that there was a stylist that was there who was like, you know, you do all these things. You hold this umbrella. You know, you style him. You're his butler. You need a name like Bentley or Fonzwoth. And so he was like, well, just call me Fonzwoth Bentley. I don't think that he was really involved in a lot of things, to be honest. I feel like he looks like a person who has integrity. Drop down in the comments and know what you guys think about Fonzwoth Bentley, speaking up, not speaking up, whatever those things are. Again, back to his Instagram, you see he lives a very family life. He's here with his kids. I really don't want to pull all this stuff up, but like it looks like he doesn't really live that life. So let's move on to this. Diddy and Kim Porter's kids, rest in peace, rumors about mom's cause of unaliving, they're hurtful and false. One thing that I can say is this: a lot of us really don't believe what Diddy would say or these kids were going to say at this point. One, the two sons, Christian and King, y'all gonna be down at the courthouse next. So unless I'll be sure son comes up and says something different, maybe we'll listen to it. But right now, absolutely not. So Diddy's 4 children with Kim Porter, he doesn't have, oh yes, he does. The 2 boys and 2 girls. Got it. Are fed up with conspiracy theories and online rumors suggesting their father had anything to do with their mother's tragic unaliving. Sons Quincy and Christian and twin daughters, Jesse and Delilah. So now, wait a minute. Now. So where's the 5th one at? Because Quincy is, I'll be sure, son. Y'all see why this is shifty? So Quincy is a part of this company. Okay, this is weird. Took to extraordinary steps Tuesday night to address what they call hurtful and false rumors about their parents' relationship. Oh, those are Kim Porter's kids. Got it. We have seen so many hurtful and false rumors circulating about our parents. Kim Porter is Sean Combs' relationship, their relationship, as well as about our mom's tragic passing. What that we feel the need to speak out. Claims that our mom wrote a book are simply untrue. She did not. And anyone claiming to have a manuscript is misrepresenting themselves. Additionally, please understand that any so-called friend speaking on behalf of our mom or her family is not a friend, nor do they have her best interest at heart. Our lives were shattered. Let me click on this. Our lives were shattered when we lost. Oh, you see this? Let me share this part. Our lives were shattered when we lost our mother. She was our world, and nothing has been the same since she passed. While it has been incredibly difficult to reconcile how she could be taken from us too soon, the cause of her unaliving has long been established. There was no foul play. Grief is a lifelong process. And we ask that everyone respect our request for peace as we continue to cope with her loss every day. We are deeply saddened that the world has made a spectacle of what has been the most tragic event of our lives. Our mother should be remembered for the beautiful, strong, kind, and loving woman she was. Her memory should not be tainted by horrific conspiracy theories. We ask that everyone please respect our mother, Kim Porter, and hold her legacy in high regard so that she may rest in peace. It's what she deserves. We love you and miss you, mommy. Quincy, Christian, Jesse, and Delilah. Now, what in the Diddy is happening here? And I'm going to just say that. Listen, I think that's hard for them. I don't think that that's what they wanted to say. I just don't. And you can't make me believe that's what they wanted to say. I think Diddy was, because it's in the news that he's been contacting these kids. And we know that he always does this with his consider me word, the people that he encouraged to say what he wants them to say. I don't believe this story like one bit. Nothing from this post they made makes me feel like they wanted to say this, especially Quincy. And speaking of Quincy, where is this post at? Because not myself is not I just took that off today. Where is this at? Let's move down to this, because here goes Quincy's dad saying that he feel like his son has Stockholm syndrome. I think that Quincy is afraid of what's going to happen to him or his sisters if he speaks out about his dad. I mean, not his dad, but their dad. That was a bunch of rubbish written by the PR team and Diddy together, period. Like, I'm not saying, oh, I'm so sad for these kids. No, I'm not doing that. Sorry. Albie Shores has expressed concern that his son, Quincy Brown, is suffering from Stockholm syndrome in the midst of his adopted father, Sean Diddy Combs' legal woes. Diddy, who adopted Quincy after the passing of, now why did he adopt him after she passed? Are we questioning that? After the passing of Kim Porter, has recently been arrested for federal charges. We know this part. Albie Shore has not been shy about his feelings towards Diddy over the years, especially following his mysterious circumstances surrounding Kim Porter's untimely unaliving in 2018. The singer has previously raised questions about her passing and Diddy's role in Quincy's life. Now, with Diddy facing serious legal troubles, Albie Shore is suggesting that his son might be struggling emotionally with his loyalty to Diddy, and I believe it. I believe it. I'm sorry, I believe it. In an emotional statement, Albie Shore hinted that Quincy's continued closeness to Diddy might be a result of emotional manipulation or dependency. Now, if y'all don't believe this, then tell me why, because he's been doing this to these women this entire time. You don't think he's going to do it to Kim Porter's son? I absolutely believe that. Shout out to his damn daddy, even though he couldn't be there at the time or whatever happened with Kim Porter and Albie Shore. Shout out for you speaking up now. And know that you have a job right now for your son, because your son definitely, to me, in my own opinion, that's why you see allegedly down here, has Stockholm syndrome. He doesn't know what to do, because if he goes back to his daddy, then what happens with his sisters? What happens with them? Okay? In an emotional statement, Albie Shore hinted that Quincy continued close to Diddy might be a result of emotional manipulation or dependency, likely to Stockholm syndrome, a condition in which victims develop a bond with their captors or abusers, while the father did not accuse Diddy directly, his comments reflect his deep concern for Quincy's well-being. Quincy Brown has yet to respond publicly to his biological father claims, and with Diddy facing mounting legal battles, the situation remains tense for all parties involved. I'm a rival. I'll be sure. I am. I'm a rival. I'll be sure. That boy came out when Albie Shore was trying to fight for him to come back home after she was unalive. He told his dad to leave it alone. Don't make it worse. So I definitely believe what I'll be sure saying. That boy is scared for his life, for his sister's life. If he goes back home to I'll be sure, because then Diddy doesn't have control over him. He might tell Diddy everything he knows from that household, what's been said, what's been doing, what they've been doing over there. I believe I'll be sure 100%. I'm sorry, I didn't. Drop down in the comments when you guys think about what's happening with this story. Miss Reed says that's legally his dad. Did he adopt him? And it is. But his real dad is still alive and speaking. His real dad is saying some real shit. His other dad is in jail lying. Let's move this down here. So we're talking about that. Speaking of that, now his legal dad has a roommate. Diddy now has his house in the same jail unit as infamous $1 billion crypto scammer Sam Bankman-Fried. That's the name. Let's hear what the audio says. I'll listen to no music. Hold on, let me refresh this.
Tonight in New York City, Sean Diddy Combs is now sharing jail space with FTX founder Sam Bankman-Fried. Combs, who has pleaded not guilty to federal sex trafficking charges, is being held without bail at the Metropolitan Detention Center in Brooklyn. He's been moved into the same unit with Fried, who was convicted of stealing billions from clients at his cryptocurrency exchange. Tonight in New York City, Sean Diddy Combs is now sharing jail space.
Now Diddy got a roommate. Now, baby, hopefully I don't have to have those free calls in that cell. Hopefully you don't have to have the free calls in that cell. This is from the Jasmine brand. Diddy has just been moved into the same jail unit as Sam Bankman, who was, why does he have two last names? Is he gay? I don't know. Who was convicted of stealing billions of dollars from clients at his cryptocurrency exchange FTX. Bankman-Fried is serving 25 years in the scheme that ripped off his many clients. Why does he have two last names? I'm trying to understand that. But now Diddy has a roommate. Like, Diddy's probably over there flipping and scraping and scramming. Is that what he said? I love when you scraping and scramming, Daddy. Now you scraping and scramming, Daddy, over there with a roommate. One thing I don't understand, I will never understand, is mother. I dropped down the comment you guys think about Diddy having a damn roommate. One thing I will never understand is this person here, Dr. Umar. This man's brain, like, was he at the Diddy parties and the brain got fried and never showed back the. He over here popping like Stevie J. Every time I see him on Instagram, he's fighting a battle for his baby daddy Diddy. Why? Why? Let's hear what this man is yelling about today.
And Diddy had an agreement with them where they would help him market his De Leon tequila brand. And Diddy took issue with Diego because they had described the De Leon tequila liquor, Puffy's brand. They described it to their customer base as if it was an inner city, urban, quote unquote, ghetto hip hop type of liquor. And Puffy took issue with that because he said, I'm a global icon. I'm a hip hop mogul. Don't limit my product just to black people. And by doing that, you're dissuading white people.
But he also was unaliving people. He also was taking people in the back of a white van for better words so that YouTube don't flag me and not let them go home. He also was having parties that would last up for days that people were having to do things they didn't want to do. So who gives about this liquor company? Umar. De Leon could be the worst people in the world, but this man did the things that he did. It's not about. If De Leon was the reason why Diddy's in jail right now, good for them. Good for them. They put this person who needs to be locked up in jail. I don't really give about the liquor company. I don't.
And non-blacks from buying my liquor. You're cutting my sales low, and I think you're doing it on purpose because you don't want De Leon tequila to outsell all your other European controlled brands. So Puffy accused Diego of racial discrimination in advertising. And Diddy.
Now here you go, Dr. Heavily, and I don't know what she's saying in this chat, but she says at this point anything is possible. Shout out to Bondi Blue. She said, but he still did it. LOL. What are we talking about? This person here, I love reading through these comments. Jacoby says, who is Diego? They are somehow Dora the Explorer the entire time. Dior, her brother. This person says, I don't know about the entire interview, but in this clip, this man is not defending Puffy. He's laying out the timeline. He is pointing out that because Puffy, pissed off the right set of people, they exposed him. Basically, if Puffy would have left it alone and played ball, they wouldn't have exposed him. It's not rocket science. It's not rocket science. Sir, you were doing the things you were doing. If De Leon did not, or Diego didn't know about it, they couldn't even do this to you. But guess what? You were doing these things. So go get locked up. Did Umar build that damn school yet? Who knows? Who knows? I feel like I'm about to build a Diddy school at this point because he's like, every time I go onto Instagram, here he is on Neighborhood Talk talking about Diddy and why he's locked up. This is Celebrity World following him, y'all. About why they, I think this was from the Neighborhood Talk. Oh, this is from the Jasmine brand. What happened with Diddy? Baby, were you fucking Diddy too? Why are you so pressed on why Diddy's locked up? Are they coming after you next? Are you having these same parties? We all want to know. I would love to know because you're so pressed on all these conspiracy theories about why Diddy is locked up, but not the fact that Diddy actually did the things that he did. There's multiple women who are and men coming out saying Diddy did these things, but you gonna come over here to Diego and say because he was doing this. If Diego exposed Diddy because of those things, then guess what? Good. Because if they didn't have nothing exposed, and they wouldn't expose anything. Period. Right? Was he at the freak off? He might have his own freak offs, for all we know. I actually seen this from Celebrity World. That's why I said Celebrity World at first. Because here he is again, pussyfooting around Diddy. This is why I didn't give him. And I didn't listen to this. So I want to listen to this together. But he's saying this is why Diddy didn't get bail.
Like Trump need to be banished. That way of thinking is real.
It's from Trump.
Dangerous. This man literally threatened the lives of us and our families about going to vote.
You know why? Meanwhile, you was with him all the time. And I know this might be an old interview, but baby, you were with him all the damn time. So how you coming on talking about Trump when you was hanging out? This was your buddy.
Puffy got arrested. Sean Puffy Combs.
Here comes Dr. Umar yelling at us about Trump and Diddy again.
Combs started a political party to overthrow Donald Trump's regime.
I'm blessed that I have the money to start this political party. I'm not gonna make no apologies for how much cake I get. That has empowered me, but I know once I get it, I'm going to fund the revolution. I'm a black nationalist. I'm unapologetically black. I have to take care of the tribe first.
Several years ago, Sean Puffy Combs started a black political party to dissuade black.
While hanging out with the man who did hear about us. So Umar, shut the up. I don't listen to the rest of this. I'm sorry, y'all. Let's move on. Here comes Diddy's lawyer saying that he doesn't believe that there were 1,000 bottles of baby oil. Well, there wasn't 1,000 bottles of baby oil. It was 1,000 bottles of baby oil and lubrication. Now, so this is a bad attorney already because, why are we talking about just baby oil? Everybody can talk about just the baby oil. They said baby oil and lubrication. I don't know why you would need 1,000. One goes a long way. And then also I saw something where he was saying that he lives by Costco or something, and he likes to like buy in bulk. Diddy is at this point like, what type of attorney do you have at this point? Let's hear what this man is saying.
Call them freak-offs. But, you know, back when I was a kid in the late 70s, they were called threesomes.
If these are genuinely threesomes, how do you explain 1,000 bottles of baby oil?
I don't know where the number 1,000 came.
The U.S. attorney said it.
I can't imagine it's thousands.
The U.S. attorney said it. You can't imagine, but the U.S. attorney said it, sir. So you are imagining things, and what the U.S. attorney said are two totally different things. You are thinking of something, and the U.S. attorney telling you what was happening. You fire him, Diddy. If you want to get off, fire him, because this man is not helping you at all.
I mean, you know, and I'm not really sure what the baby oil has to do with anything.
They're essentially saying it's a lubricant for an orgy.
I guess. I don't know what you need 1,000. One bottle.
What is the confusion about baby oil and lubrication? Those are two totally different things. Baby oil is not lubrication. It's for you to like moisturize your body. Do people use it as a lubrication? Yes. But the report said lubrication and baby oil. They didn't combine the two things. So what is happening with the confusion with the baby oil and the damn lubrication? I'm not understanding this.
Well, baby oil goes a long way. I don't know what you need 1,000 for. I mean, he has a big house. He buys in bulk. You know, I think they have Costco's in every place where he has a home.
See, like this man is an idiot. But you know what? Maybe God bless him with an idiot so he can be locked up forever.
I mean, have you sat in a parking lot of a Costco and see what people walk out of there with?
Not 1,000 bottles of baby oil.
Why would you be sitting in the parking lot watching people are walking out with at Costco's or Sam's Club? Why? Are you a stalker? Are you a freak? Like, what's happening?
I don't think it was 1,000. I think it was. Let's just say it's a lot. Okay, call them freak offs. But you know,
even though we want to say it's a lot, it's still. Why does he have all that? All right, Miss Reese, see you later. Love you so much. Why does he have all that? Still, it doesn't really matter if it was a lot, 1,000. Why does he have all of that? Okay, let's get over to the guy over here that's sitting over in prison for the rest of his life, Suge Knight. So Suge Knight is like, listen, put me on the phone, baby. Put me on the phone. Hello. Yes, let me tap in. Suge Knight is speaking about Diddy's arrest from prison. He says, I don't care if it's T.I., Rick Ross, Jay, Snoop, Game, Drake, nobody's stepping up. Why ain't nobody speaking up? This is from the Shade Room. Make sure you guys go over there and follow the Shade Room. It says a lot to say about Diddy during a recent interview with Chris Cuomo. He spoke on Diddy's safety, his alleged things that he does, withdrawals, and even name dropped some rappers who haven't been stepping up in Diddy's defense. Let's hear what Suge had to say.
Okay, let's look at it like this. I look at real plain and simple. Ain't no whistleblower. Facts is there. But right now, I don't care if it's T.I., I don't care if it's Rick Ross, I don't care if it's Jay, I don't care if it's Snoop, I don't care if it's Game, I don't care if it's Dre. Nobody's stepping up on the fact that you know what's going on.
Nobody's defending him.
You're
You're
had
right.
guys at Interscope.
You're right.
Okay.
Nobody is defending him, but that's why I was interested in hearing your perspective.
Okay. Let's look at it like this.
Sugar's like, I got 15 minutes, sir. Shut up. Let me finish what I'm saying.
I look at real plain and simple. Ain't no whistleblower. Facts is there. But right now, I don't care if it's T.I., I don't care. Number one.
Hold on.
Okay, but you had a guy named Tubby. He used to work for Interscope. This guy's job was to bring underage girls and have sex with employees and other artists, to the point where his friend got caught up with the same things. How they raided Puffy House for sex trafficking, they raided his friend house for sex trafficking. Okay, but you had a guy named Tubby.
Oh, I was going to say how many minutes he had left. Oh, I'm sorry, y'all. That part was killing me.
I've been knowing him a long time, and we was friends. We're not enemies, but we were friends. He's not a dummy, so he's smart enough to work his magic. On top of that, this man right here, he been involved with the FBI and most of his career. Shit, he got powerful people. One of his partners who started his company with drug money, President Obama, got him out of prison. So it's not like he don't have no moves. So I don't think nobody should just count him out. I don't think he gonna lay down and just crawl in the corner and die. He probably going through a lot of shit right now because he probably going through a lot of withdrawals for the drugs. But the industry,
those parties that he was having, like now he can't even have them, and he been living his life off these parties, and now he up in this prison trying to figure out how to pull the move. Like he doesn't want to be in major population. He needs to be by himself. Now he got a roommate, so he probably want to start with the roommate. Maybe it's gonna be a freak off in here every night, and then see how that works. And then he gonna move into major population. And then be freak off the damn jail cell in the prison.
got him on drugs. Number one, I've been knowing him a long time. The things is this. I don't care who you are. Prison and jail is a negative environment. If somebody can do something to them and get a name for themselves, they're going to actually do it. Or they can do whatever they feel they got to do to prove themselves. But we also got to learn. We got to learn from our mistakes. Everything don't have to be a mistake. You got to better yourself. But we all know what we signed. The things is this. I don't care who you are. Prison and jail is a negative environment.
Yo, I am dying at this comment right here by Trinidaddy. Yo, I don't know what the name is. Somebody put sugar in the hole now. Mans don't have one single right to be talking about nobody as destructive as he's been his whole life. The thing, I definitely believe that Suge was at some of these parties before. He might have been invited. I believe that one or the other, two things could be true. Did he go? We will probably never know. You're in jail, you want to talk now? Listen, Diddy just start talking to why he in jail. And who is Tubby? I want to know. I want to hear from Tubby. I want to hear from her too, from Tubby too. I want to hear from Tubby. Okay. Here's my last one. I was going to post something else, but let's hear this last one. So this came out today. Diddy will testify in his upcoming trial. Attorney says this is the biggest mistake Diddy can make. The biggest mistake that this cocky man can make is to testify during his trial. But he's going to seal his own damn deal and be locked up for the rest of his life. Hear what I'm saying? Y'all heard it here first. He's going to his whole thing up and be locked up for the rest of his life. This comes from the Jasmine Brandon says, Diddy is taking the stand in his upcoming trial. His attorney, Mark, and his last name that sits there, appears in TMZ Studios documentary, The Downfall of Diddy. The indictment, revealed that he plans to testify in court. While this means Diddy will be able to share his side of things as he's charged with crimes like, and ST. It also means he'll be cross-examined by prosecutors on hot-button topics like his freak-off parties and physical SA allegations against him. His attorney says he knows it's a risk, but he believes it's worth it, as Diddy is the most suited to tell his own story. Diddy's an idiot. He's just a stupid idiot at this point. Now, let me see if I can Google this real quick, because it was one thing I also want to talk about. I saw before when I was coming on. I'm not really seeing. It's not a release date, but 50 Cent was been in the news saying that the last laugh on Diddy. That story is coming out very soon. That documentary is coming out soon on Netflix. 50 Cent is getting the last laugh on Diddy and is get this out the way. Using Netflix to do it. Let's pull this up real quick. Get y'all some Oreos. 50 Cent is getting the last laugh on Diddy, and he's using Netflix to do it. The docuseries on the disgraced hip-hop mogul will be a complex narrative spanning decades. This was posted 2 hours ago from The Root, so make sure you guys go over and check this out. Now, it's official after 50 Cent revealed in May that Netflix won the bidding war for his documentary on Diddy. The series is now officially in the works. According to Deadline, the project will be directed and exclusively produced by Alexandria Stapleton. They took the man that did the Dahmer and those guys who unalive their mother. I wish I could tell 50 Cent tell the story. But anyways, Alexandria Stapleton, along with 50 Cent production company G Unit Film and Television Inc. Before this project, Stapleton worked on several docuseries, including How Music Got Free, God Save Texas, Reggie, Just for Kicks, and I've never seen any of these movies. None of them. None. Monster was the name of the boys, the Mendez brothers. Why did he not work with them? Oh my God. 50 Cent, you must work with the wrong person. But nevertheless, this is a story with significant human impact. It is a complex narrative spanning decades, not just the headlines or clip seen so far. We remain steadfast in our commitment to give a voice to the voiceless and to present authentic and nuanced perspectives, Stapleton said in a statement. While the allegations are disturbing, we urge all remember that Sean Combs' story is not the full story of hip hop and its culture. We aim to ensure that individual actions do not overshadow the culture's broader contributions. The statement continued. While 50 is in the #1 troll for everything about Diddy, it appears that the documentary, will take a wide view into the complicated man and how it led to him being indicted on federal charges. It's a far cry from the behavior 50 Cent has displayed towards Diddy in the past. Y'all go read the rest of this later on. Listen. Hold on. Tubi has the TMZ documentary coming out tonight. I'm not watching nothing on Tubi. It's not. Tubi is the worst place I will ever go. I would have to go through hell to watch Tubi. This is something else. They're setting Diddy up. I think they're setting Diddy up. I think Diddy set his own damn stuff up. These lawyers are fools. Maybe they think they won't get paid, so they let him talk. Oh, that's what he said and set him up. I don't think he can fight this battle. I don't think it's possible to fight the battle with Diddy at all. Like what Diddy has done, there's so many people who have witnessed these things. We've seen these things on social media that Diddy has said to these men. Fabulous. Why you want to come party with me, Daddy? You never party with me, Daddy. Meek Mill's in the pool, cooling off his ass to that. You know, I love you, Daddy. Like this man can't be saved. He cannot be saved. He cannot. So the lawyer took the case because give me a paycheck. Give me a paycheck because at this point, no one can save you. You have yourself over so much, it's impossible. If Diddy gets off on this, he gonna go over to that island that Epstein had and open up a freak off island. I don't think that is like you can't help him. If he gets off, he's going to purchase that island and have a freak off island because now you can't even whatever. Y'all, that's all I have for y'all. Drop down in the conversation. Let me know what you guys think about this live. Diddy in general, all of you guys heard from this live today. Tune in tonight at 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time for me in the candy shop for champagne conversations, where you grab your drink. We're gonna have it's probably not gonna be Diddy conversation, but drop in and enjoy the commentary. There's a lot of things about TMRE. I know that's one of the that we're talking about, but tune in. All right, y'all. Love you guys. I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye, y'all.
Did it, I 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 did it, did it, you did it, I did it, you did it, did it, I did it, I did it, I did it, did it, I did it, I did it, I did it.